Hi everyone, Pastor Del, Dr. Del here. Continuation on the series Compatibility. Amos chapter 3 verse number 3. What does it say? It says, shall two walk together except they agree? Can two walk together except they are compatible? So behavior compatibility, this deals with alignment in behaviors and actions. Your behavior is normally a function of the values you carry. So behavior compatibility is really a subsection of values compatibility. Behavior compatibility. Samson versus Delilah. Samson loved Delilah, or he was infatuated with her. Give me this woman or I die. However, Delilah arranged for Samson to be killed. She was treacherous towards Samson. She pretended, and then she found out the source of Samson's strength only to use it against him. So behavior compatibility. Before two people go into marriage, this is more for parents and marriage counselors as well, and the people getting married. How does this person behave towards you? Is one person very kind and nice and the other person very wicked and evil? Does one person work hard and provide whilst the other person is deliberately lazy? They just use the person for their resources? Is there behavior compatibility? Does one person slap or is violence towards the other person whilst the other person is nice towards them? So behavior compatibility. For example, they say opposites attract, like a quiet person and a loud person. Some people would say that is good. However, let's take it to abuse. If one person is kind and the other person is abusive and violent, they are opposites. Is that good? So in dealing with opposites are not always, it's not always good to have opposites. We have to analyze what kind of opposites are we dealing with. In marriage, there are acceptable and unacceptable behaviors. Why is behavior compatibility needed? Because then the marriage can run smoothly, the marriage can last. Behavior compatibility helps with decision making. The marriage can last because if you behave in a kind way or in an okay way, the person can stay. But if you're very abusive, verbal or physical abuse, then it's difficult, very difficult for the marriage to last. So what are some of the challenging behaviors that married people or people in relationships experience? Number one, they can experience aggressive behavior. Another thing they can experience is you're planning to marry someone but the person is into self-injury, or you've married someone and you find out they're into injuring themselves. Another challenging behavior is shouting or swearing. Another challenging behavior is sexualized behavior. You don't like the way your spouse dress. They dress in a very sexual way going out in public. You stop them and they say no. Another challenging behavior is throwing items around, throwing items on the floor, breaking things for no reason, going into the fridge, breaking the eggs when they're angry, breaking plates. Some people are even pick up their TV and break it to show they're really angry. Those are challenging behaviors. Someone, you're trying to correct them, they pulling phrases at you, they're smacking. That's another challenging behavior. So what can we do about these challenging behaviors? What are possible solutions to challenging behaviors? Number one, change environment. Number two, try to diffuse the situation. Try to calm the person down. Then after that, try and look at the root cause. Why is this person displaying this challenging behavior, whether it's aggression or swearing or this very, very sexual exposing themselves? Why are they doing it? Also look at emotions. Is the person an emotional person? Why are they being so emotional? Come up with an agreed solution before running down the divorce route. Could there be a solution, or there's no solution and we have to end this? Quick theory. First stage is behavior theory. Number one, triggers. What triggers the person? Number two, escalation. What escalates it to the person becoming violent or putting up challenging behavior? Number three, crisis. It gets to crisis. Number four, de-escalation. But how can we prevent escalation? How can we prevent crisis? How can we prevent the person becoming so angry they break things? Or they become very physical with their hands or with a weapon? So compatibility, behavior compatibility. Compatibility has to do with agreement. Do you agree with the way the person behaves? Before getting married, maybe get your parents or a marriage counselor to look at the person's behavior. Look at the history of the person's behavior. Delilah was a prostitute. She was a treacherous person. She was unfaithful, disloyal. She was a manipulator. She would have been like that for a long time. So you have to look at someone's behavior, not just their background, but also their behavior. Someone can come from a good background and pick up bad habits, pick up bad behavior. When you marry someone, their bad behavior is going to manifest one day. It could affect you or in a good or bad way. It could affect you negatively if they're aggressive, or it might make you react one day and do something violent. You might react to stop the behavior in a violent way, which will then turn against you, assault. So behavior compatibility is very important. But I hope you've enjoyed this message on compatibility. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please follow, please repost. Thank you.